I'm going to show you just really quick, really easy how to do material addition in text tools, because I always see people ask about it and how to do it. It's really easy, and I'm just going to show you really quick how I do it. We're just going to start off with doing it with a Makote female hair. I already exported this, but here I have 3 different hairs. I have Makote hair 102, Makote female hair 103, and hair 168. So we're going to want to go into text tools. We're going to go to the character hair Makote female, and I'm already on the hair 102, which Makote has its own textures for. So we just go to the textures part that we're going to focus on, and we're just going to go to more options and add new material. So this is just the material editor. Here's where you add different materials to put things together. We're just going to focus on the hair one and the default part, and we're just going to save it, and it creates part B of the hair. I already have these done, but this is the Makote female 103 hair textures, just the normal and the multi. I do it by hand, so I would go in here, I would go to Makote female 103 and do the normal. I'm pretty sure you can just copy paste them, but I like the guarantee of just doing it manually. And we're going to do that again. We're going to add another material part, and this will be for hair 168, as you can see with the braid. And the braid has the little ribbon on the bottom. I think the hair is called Early to Rise from Baja. But for this one, we're going to do standard and default. Since it is an accessory, it's not a hair. It needs the default, the normal, the multi, and the color set. So we're going to save that, and there's the accessory with that and the color set. So here's all the parts that I can have. Text tools will only let you have 4 active materials. So part A is just the 102 Makote hair, B is 103, C is 168, and D is the accessory from 168. So we're just going to focus on the Makote one right now, which shows you the list of all the material parts you have ready to go. So we're just going to go in here into import in the model. We're going to hit the 3 little dots. I think it's in here. We're going to do this, and then we're going to open the editor. So you can see in 3ds, I use 3ds Max. I'm pretty sure it would be the same for Blender of assigning groups to the different parts of the hair. So 102 is group 0, 103 is group 1, the braid from 168 is group 2, and the accessory is group 3. So we would start assigning the groups here. So group 0, since it's the 102 hair, we just leave it as part A. You can see the HIR stands for the hair, and then A is for which material part it is. We'll go to group 1, which needs to be this, which is B for the 103 hair. We're not going to worry about attributes right now. I just don't do them for right now anyway. Group 2 needs C, which is the 168 hair, and then 3 we need D for the accessory. So as soon as all of those are assigned, you can just go ahead and import. You have the 3D part already done. You're just assigning the correct textures to the correct groups that you already have in here with material addition. So you can see all the textures look fine. The bangs are here, the braid is here, and the accessory is here. So what I would do now is I would test it in game just to see if I would like it, if I want to go ahead and start, finessing it to make it look not stupid. But that's just kind of the baseline of how to use material addition. If you wanted to do it with a shared hair, where all the textures come from Midlander female, which is where most female hairs come from, so you would want, I don't know, 142, what hair even is that? This beautiful mullet. And you wanted to put like different bangs on it, you would add the new material part, but you wanted it on Makote female, so you exported 142, 144, shirt that you stole a hair with a different back or something. That's from the Midlander female textures. So you would like import it and add whatever you had. But how you would add the group or the material part, since it's not listed here and you had a different group, you would hit custom and you would just go into this line here and type B. As long as it's material B. I don't have anything ready for that. I could make a different tutorial on how to do that with a different hair. I just really wanted to focus on just a normal thing with all the things listed, and that's there. But it's really just as easy as typing in the material letter that is listed in text tools. But yeah, I can go ahead and test this in game now just to see if I would like it. But yeah, it really just takes, messing around with. It's really not that hard. It's just assigning the textures to the correct group, the correct 3D group of it. So I have my player queue here. Alright, so I'm just going to use my tool to see if I like the hair. Got one or two. And yeah, I'd say that's pretty cute. So after this, I would go ahead and just export this from text tools just so it's easier to export on my end. And I would just kind of start moving the vertices and moving the braid, just making sure that it looks decent. But yeah, that's basically just what you do. Always feel free to ask questions. I know there isn't a lot of guides out there just about the simpler stuff. A lot of them are either outdated or I don't even know if there's any at all, because I really just learned how to do these on my own or with the help of my friend. But other than that, that is it. Thank you.